Good evening. Good evening. Y'all are a great looking crowd. We are so excited to have you all here tonight for our Boys and Girls of Color celebration. Let's give it up for our students. We had so many students that wanted to sign up for this event and so many parents calling, excited about the opportunity to do this event. So we're so excited that y'all are here and y'all showed up and you look so great. We were looking for an MC for the event. We were thinking about it and my colleague, Jasmine Drinker, said, this is an event that's gonna showcase our students and highlight our students. We don't need an MC for this event that's not our students. So we have two phenomenal students here from Ballard High School this evening. So I would like to introduce Mr. Kyron Fletcher and Ms. Janae Allen.
Welcome to the Boys and Girls of Color celebration. We are Kyron Fletcher and Janae Allen, Ballard High School student and Black Student Union president and future union leader of Black Student Union, and your host for tonight.
Tonight, we will celebrate each of you for your hard work and dedication and achievement in JCPS. You have worked so hard to get here. You've survived the pandemic, virtual learning, and so much more. JCPS is so proud of you. So please give yourself a round of applause.
We have an exciting program this evening, but please stand as we kick things off with the Black National Anthem, Lift Every Voice and Sing by DJ Slick Rick. Where the flag go? I don't know what to do. It ain't no flag.
Before we go any further, we would like to acknowledge some of the special guests this evening. This event would not be made possible without the support of so many of you. So if you hear your name or organization, please stand up to be acknowledged. Thank you to
Our superintendent, Dr. Marty Polio, our Chief Equity Officer, Dr. John Marshall, and the entire Department of Diversity, Equity, and Poverty, Lyndon Pryor and the Louisville Urban League, all JCPS chiefs in attendance, Jefferson County Board of Education, many elected officials who have supported JCPS and our racial equality policy. Our caterers this evening, Brew and Sip Coffee Bar, all of the colleges representatives who are here for this evening. Last but not least, thank you to you, the supporters and villages that helped the students get to this day. None of this is possible without teachers, parents, guardians, community members, and more supporting us as students.
We would also like to thank our sponsors, who will each be providing a scholarship this evening.
Thank you to the Greater Louisville Alliance of Black School Educators Pierce Power Foundation,
The Boys and Girls Club of Kentuckiana, Route 101 African American History Museum,
and the Alpha Lambda chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. At this time, we would like to introduce our keynote speaker, Mr. Nino Owens.
Nino Owens is a student attending the University of Louisville, a junior studying political science and economics. He is originally from Lexington, Kentucky, and is an activist and writer who is passionate about Black liberation.
Aside from his studies, he is editor-in-chief of Louisville Political Review, an independent student publication. He is also vice president of Martin Luther King Scholar Society. Nino advocates for felon voting rights with Kentucky Students for Criminal Justice Reform. Lastly, he is literacy mentor with the Decode Project, an organization focused on eliminating literacy disparities in Louisville Black population. Please join us in welcoming Mr. Nino Owens to the stage.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Before I begin, I'd like to thank, can y'all hear me good actually? Before I begin, I'd like to thank Greg Van for the opportunity to speak to you all tonight at this awesome event. I'd also like to congratulate each of you for your accomplishments that we gather here to celebrate. Graduating high school is no small feat. Many people never accomplish it. Your presence here today is a testament to your discipline, your intelligence, and your consistency. And although you have no requirement to prove your capabilities to anyone but yourself, your matriculation through a system of education that was designed to omit your history, to miseducate you about your societal situation, and to justify the dehumanization of your people is all the proof you need that you are all capable of doing anything that you want to do. I mean that wholeheartedly. I hope it isn't the first time you've heard it. I remember when I was graduating, I had everybody, my mama and dad, my aunties and uncles, ladies at church, and teachers were all telling me that I could do anything, be anything, that I could make history. I'm here to reiterate this message to you today. The world you're about to enter can be a truly crazy place, but it belongs to you. No one is over you and no one is under you. God put us all here as equals. Don't let anyone convince you otherwise. If you let anyone convince you that you are not capable, then you will start to believe that you are not capable. If you believe you are not capable, you will act like you are not capable. If you act like you're not capable, you will always be stuck begging other people to solve the problems that you're responsible for solving. Know that you were born free and that you alone can determine your own destiny. When I first learned I would be speaking to you today, I was excited. Then I got nervous. Not because I had to speak, I love speaking. I was nervous because I wondered what my message would be to you. What should I say to our budding leaders? To those who will soon be our scholars, doctors, lawyers, judges, teachers, and other important public servants. What should I say to all of y'all? I wrestled with a few different topics. Then it became clear to me. My responsibility today is to communicate to you what should have been communicated to me when I was sitting in your seats just a few years ago. Like I said, the world we live in is a crazy place. The reason why is it so crazy is simple. Many people don't realize the responsibility they have to other people or to society, because we are never taught what those responsibilities are. We are taught to live our lives only as individuals, as if our lives don't affect others and their lives don't affect us, when we know they do. We are taught to educate ourselves so our lives can be better, but not taught how education is truly supposed to better our lives. You may have dreams of how your life may be after you finish your education and start your journey in the world. I've always dreamed about having a big house, a nice car, being able to travel wherever I want to. Dreams like this aren't bad, but the point of education must be deeper than just fulfilling materialistic dreams. In our society, diplomas and degrees are permission slips to social and economic advancement. This means that you can use the diploma you will soon get to get a degree and get a good job. Your life will get better, but only yours. We are not taught the responsibility that comes with education. If education is just about making life better for you, then what's the point of it all? All the effort you put in should probably be worth more than a piece of paper that allows you to go earn more paper that we've all assigned value to, right? Education should mean more than being able to buy all the Jordans and clothes you want. That brings me to the first of two responsibilities that I'm going to cover today. You are responsible for sincerely educating yourself. There are things you must know that most institutions here will never teach you. Some are not even allowed to teach it to you. You must know who you are and where you come from, and where your people come from. You must know the history back as far as you can go. You must know the history back as far as you can go of how your people got from where they came from. Of how your people got from where they came from to where they get to where they are today. History never stops, and since it never stops, you must also study the problems and conditions that you and your people face right now. Study all the potential solutions to those problems and make it part of your mission to solve the problems you can affect. You have a responsibility to educate yourself about the rest of the world too. We live in a world of 8 billion people. People that are different from you, yes, but they are also the same. And they are connected to you. Dr. King once said, we are all caught up in an inescapable network of mutuality. All this means is that what affects one directly affects all indirectly. And he was speaking before we had iPhones or the internet. He was speaking before you could FaceTime someone on a different continent. The world is even more connected today and will get more so in the future. So we should venture to understand it as best we can. Because we are so often taught that the only history that exists is American history. It is not. There are less than 500 million people in this country. So if this history is all you know, you only know a small snapshot of what's going on in a huge world. What's happening in Russia and Ukraine affects us, and what we do can affect it. Same thing for the rest of Europe, Asia, the Middle East, South America, and Africa. So we have to be the generation of Americans who ensure that we are not ignorant of the rest of the world anymore. And we have to be the generation of Americans who understand that our country is responsible for abusing and exploiting billions of people across this planet. Black people, our country is partly responsible for destabilizing our motherland, where they remove democratically elected leaders, sometimes by killing them. Just like they do in South America, it's worse there because they have this thing called the Monroe Doctrine, which basically says South America is under American control. If something down there happens that our government doesn't like, they destabilize countries until they like it. They've been able to get away with this not because the American citizenry agrees with what they're doing, but because we're ignorant of what they're doing. You must be the generation that changes that. To be aware and conscious of all these things, of yourself, of your history, of your people, and of the world, you must study, and study hard. And you have to study things that aren't put right in front of you. Some information you gotta go find by yourself. And for those of you who are going to college, go to college to study. You might be like, Nino, what do you mean? It's college, what else would I be doing? You'll see. Most college students there, like I said, are just there to get a piece of paper. And this knows no boundaries, any race, gender, et cetera, that you could think of. Most of them are just there to get a degree that will allow them to get a job when they leave. And they do the minimum amount of work that will get them to that point. Will that be your story too? Or are you going to go to college with a sincere purpose? I urge y'all who plan to pursue higher education to actually engage in higher education when you get there. And those of you all who are not going to college have a responsibility to educate yourselves too, even more so because you won't be in classes all day. If you strive to fulfill your responsibility to educate yourselves, you may soon find yourself at a fork in the road. As you start building the foundation for the rest of your life, you will see that a major conflict will arise. You, the educated, will have skills, talents, organizational capabilities, and opportunities that everyone else doesn't have. There's a lot of value in technical talents and skills. Companies will pay you lots of money if you have them. The final responsibility I bring to bear this evening is in the form of a question to you all. How will you use your talents and skills? I seek to answer this question by using the Black community as an example. Make no mistake, once you gain the skills that diplomas, degrees, and trade school certificates represent, you become a prime resource for our community. If you don't believe me, think of what other resources our people have. We don't have oil, gold, diamonds, or other natural resources. We don't own much land or much of anything, to be honest, besides the church. And church is important, don't misunderstand me, but it shouldn't be the only thing we own. Far from it. Most of us don't own the very homes in which we live. So what resources are available to us? Each and every single one of us. Over 30% of our people have degrees already, and that should be enough to change our situation. And our money, don't ever forget that we are a $2 trillion a year people. That makes us one of the richest nations on the face of this planet. None of our people should be poor. None of them should be hungry, and none of them should be homeless, not one. We have no excuse. But what conditions do our people live in? We are a nation of 44 million people with $2 trillion of spending power. Many of our people are poor, like I said, yet we only own 44 banks. For those of you going to study business and finance, we are a nation of 44 million people. Our lives are shorter than any other people in America. Our women die at higher rates than any other one giving birth. Our health is frankly terrible. All this, yet we own only one hospital for our future doctors and nurses. Our people live in food deserts because we haven't started any grocery stores. Young Black men, are you going to stand up and feed your people or not? Our boys are being thrown in prison. They die within our communities. They're being attacked from every direction. If you don't believe it, come to a college campus. I see the effects every day. Seeing another Black man on campus who isn't an athlete is like finding a unicorn. For those of you who plan on studying law, our kids are in schools where they are being miseducated, and we know it. Not only that, they are passing laws to make it worse. Future teachers, are y'all gonna do what needs to be done and finally start schools for our children so we can teach them appropriately? If it's not clear by now, the final and most pressing responsibility we have is to decide how we are going to utilize the resources that our ancestors died for us in order to make life better for the generations coming after us. How are you going to use the individual gifts God gave you to serve your people and a greater purpose? But ask yourself, you can sell your skills and gifts to other people. It's your life. But ask yourself what Black communities would look like if those 30% with degrees came back to them and organized them. And then ask yourself, can you in good conscience deny your people that better reality? We may not have vibranium. We are the vibranium. Once we realize that, we'll have little Wakandas popping up all across this country. We can be the generation that does that for our people, and all of y'all can be the generation that does it for whoever your people are. You don't have to fix everything, but you have to do what you're able to do. Ask yourself what your individual talents and skills are. For me, it's politics and history, and hopefully I have a good skill of communicating it. And I'm gonna use it for the rest of my life for my people. What's your plan? Because in my opinion, we all must do that. Because it's not gonna work. The individual days of Dr. King, Malcolm X, it's not gonna work that way no more. You saw what happened to them. It's gonna take all of us. In order to do that, we gotta keep going. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl, but by all means, keep moving forward. And don't wait. Frederick Douglass told us not to wait till tomorrow. He said the youth should fight to be leaders today. Thank you. And I wouldn't be a real activist if I had all these Black people in one place and didn't tell y'all about what I got organizing. The Martin Luther King Scholar Society and Kentucky Students for Criminal Justice Reform are organizing a campaign called If We Don't Win, He Don't Win. In Kentucky, 15% of Black people cannot vote. 20% of Black men cannot vote. This is because people who used to be in prison, who are now free, are not allowed to vote in our state. Our governor, who we supported with 85% of our vote as a community, has the power to unilaterally restore the right to vote to our people with an executive order. It takes no vote, just takes him to sign a piece of paper, and we'll have the right to vote back. We'll end a struggle that we've been in for generations. So we're telling Governor Beshear, if we don't win, he don't win. If we don't get an executive order before November, in November, we're gonna leave his box empty on the ballot. Email him and let him know. Thank y'all.
Thank you again to Mr. Neil Owens for his powerful message. At this time, we'd like to recognize our graduates. We would like to ask all JCPS chiefs to approach to the stage.
Okay, so all of the students, I would like for you to grab your cords that are draped so nicely on your seat. Please put them around your neck. That is to represent the excellence that you bring to the table today. And then, I would like for you to follow the directive of Ms. Hanley, school counselor of Moore High School, to make your way up to the stage. Please be sure to bring your index card that you got at registration. First row, please stand and make your way up. It's okay, don't be afraid, move with purpose. Jaden Adams, Atherton High School. Isaiah Jones, Fern Creek High School. Yoeli Magushi, Fairdale High School. Lennox Jackson, Ballard High School. Tavia Pettis, Central High School. Jalen Pizant, Central High School. Janasia Bell, Seneca High School. Amaya Beard, Seneca High School. Jasmine Francois, Ballard High School. Kayani Hurd, DuPont Manual High School. Cherie Edmonds, Fairdale High School. Tamaya King, Louisville Male Traditional High School. Amaya Coleman, Fern Creek High School. Denasia Jones, Central High School. Emilion Brittle, Central High School. Giovanna Ferris, Central High School. Calais Tyson, Eastern High School.
Good job, well done.
Amore Moore, Butler Traditional High School.
There we go.
Michaela Miller, Butler Traditional High School. Latasia Rogers, Shawnee High School.
Congratulations.
Vincent Haley, Fern Creek High School.
Congratulations. Good job.
Marilyn Soriano, Fairdale High School. Thosarian Ja, Fairdale High School. May Paul, Fairdale High School.
Good job. Keep going.
Brianda Tarpon, Fairdale High School.
Congratulations. Good job.
Nevaeh Johnson, Fairdale High School. Khadijah Muhammad, Fairdale High School. Chance Grisby, Moore High School.
Congratulations. Congratulations. We're gonna go that way.
Brooklyn Young, Wagner High School.
Yes. You can go down the other way.
Bryson Mills, Wagner High School. Destiny Haynes, PRP High School. Brooklyn Taylor, Marion C. Moore High School. Blessing Gondo, Marion C. Moore High School. Alicia Daughtry, Marion C. Moore High School. Takia Khan, Marion C. Moore High School. Raven Brackens, Marion C. Moore High School.
Congratulations. What school we going to? All right.
Rihanna Jordan, PRP High School. Jalen Martin, Seneca High School. Tyena Spate, Louisville Male Traditional High School. Jamal Ellery, Louisville Male High School. Gabrielle Knox, Louisville Male High School.
Congratulations.
Aaliyah Allen, Eastern High School. Carlisle Sullivan, Louisville Male High School. Roy Rogers, Ballard High School. Ryan Johnson, Louisville Male High School.
Let's do it. Congrats.
Selena Nichols, Louisville Male High School.
All right. No, college.
Kelsey Jenkins, Louisville Male High School.
Congratulations.
Miracle Finley, Eastern High School. Rodney Geely Jr., Butler Traditional High School.
Congratulations.
Martez Alexander, Butler Traditional High School.
Congratulations.
Kanye Campbell, Butler Traditional High School.
Congrats.
Jasmine Bradley, Louisville Male High School.
All right, let's do it. Congratulations.
Sydney Knuckles, Louisville Male High School.
Congratulations.
Ayana Bivens, Louisville Male High School.
Congratulations. What school you going to?
Maggie Maddox, DuPont Manual Youth Performing Arts
School
School.
you going to?
Kalisha Thompson, Central High School. Mator Nadai, Manual High School. Jasmine Martinez Diaz, PRP High School. Christian Peoples, Manual High School.
Congratulations.
Sahil Egbert, Manual High School.
Congratulations. You look clean. Where we going to?
Zion Bellamy, Louisville Male High School.
Going to school.
Caden Marshall, Louisville Male High School. Kaylin White, Louisville Male High School. Anaya Scale, Central High School.
Congratulations.
Caleb Hatley, Butler High School.
Congratulations.
Josiah Finley, Atherton High School.
Where we going to college?
Kim Chi, Doss High School. Peyton Bush, Manual High School.
Congratulations.
Kiwan Pryor, Manual High School.
Congratulations. What school you going to?
Shelby Finley, Manual High School.
Congratulations. Keep going.
Deja McKinley, PRP High School.
You're good. All right.
Kristen Griffith, Louisville Male High School. Kayla Page, Louisville Male High School. Abram Farrell, Louisville Male High School.
Congratulations.
Rakaya Long, Central High School. Letitia Crawford, Central High School. Aaliyah Hill, Central High School.
Congratulations. What school you going to?
Nanami Malama, Southern High School.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Navia Natasha Molina Garcia, Central High School. Seneca High School. My apologies. Sylvia Perez, Seneca High School. Catherine Manguia, Seneca High School.
Congratulations.
Jose Marti Cruz, Seneca High School.
Congratulations.
Sneh Patel, Manual High School.
Congratulations.
Adrian Zometa, Eastern High School. Quentin Gregory, Shawnee High School. Jaden Marshall, Central High School. Xavier Brown, Central High School. Jacoby Graves, Central High School.
Congratulations. Keep going, all right?
Deshaun Watts, Central High School. Logan Boyd, Louisville Male High School.
Keep going.
Terry Walker Jr., Butler High School. Jaron Berg, Louisville Male High School.
Congratulations. What school?
Christopher Watts, Brown School.
Look at him. Clean, pretty boy.
Miles Jones, Southern High School.
Keep going.
Todd Taj Meadows Southern High School. Jakaya Crawley Central High School. Courtney Pimpleton Central High School.
What school we going to?
Janaya Noel Louisville Male High School. Cordell Purnell Jr. Louisville Male High School.
Congratulations. Keep going.
Cadence Bell Central High School.
Keep going. What school we going to?
DeVay King Manual High School.
Congratulations.
Kayla Faulkner Southern High School.
Congratulations.
Shakari Schultz Southern High School.
Congratulations.
Paige Howard Manual High School. Samara Hopkins Wagner High School.
Good job.
Jaden Haskins Wagner High School.
Congratulations. Good job.
Gabrielle Beecham Manual High School. India McCormick Manual High School.
Good job. Congratulations. Congratulations. What school?
Katani Sneed Manual High School. Charles Cochran Mary Ryan.
What school we going to?
Joshua Williams Brown School. Caleb Williams Brown School.
What school we going to?
Janiyah Kirk Brown School.
Congratulations. What school we going to?
Ashton Green Butler Traditional High School. Jace Nance Jeffersontown House High School. Samar Witt Butler Traditional High School. Kyron Williams Western High School.
I like that. What school we going to?
Shadira Okiki Manual High School. Nani Shamsuddin Central High School.
What school we going to?
Rara Sam Central High School.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Farouz Lule Doss High School.
Congratulations. What school we going to? Let's go.
Celia Tari Doss High School. Kenise Cunningham Doss High School. Kalia Cunningham Doss High School. Rondell McGinnis Riverview High School.
What school we going to? Let's do it.
Jimena Ramirez Central High School.
Congratulations, man. Keep going.
Let's give a round of applause for all of our seniors.
Congratulations.
All right, quick and in a hurry. Thank you all so much, seniors, for your dedication to JCPS, and I hope that you heard the keynote and their responsibility. I'm going to ask Mr. Van to pass the mic to someone that is very, very important to this event. You already know who to head towards, Ms. Porter. And she's going to just give some words, and then I'll come back and begin to close us out.
Thank you, Dr. Marshall. It's not about me tonight, it's about you. Give yourselves a round of applause. The message that you heard tonight is something that you need to hold on to. You have the gift to come back to this community or any community and bring yourself and make it better. But I will say to you, on the road as you're traveling, every time somebody, not everybody's going to say, you can't do that. And you know what you do? You look at them and you smile. Let me see everybody smile. Right now, smile. After you smile, you turn around and you do it anyway. God bless you. Wishing you the best always. Thank you.
All right, so this is about the 4th or 5th year that we have done this, and this is really for the parents. And parents, one of the things I hope you have noticed is that your child's name is on that scoreboard, but you put your child's name on that scoreboard as well. They ain't do it by themselves. They ate your money up, they bothered you, they turned in work late, they did everything, but you are the reason why their name is on that scoreboard. So students, find whoever came with you if they're here. If not, just point to yourself. Point to them and thank them. Stand up, find them, point to them and say thank you. Parents, you did it. Parents, you did it. Parents, you did it. So in spite of everything that we have, and in spite of all the good work you've done, it is not over. I want to share some other things with you all real quick. One of the things that is missing, I'm going to ask you all, class, as soon as you're going to graduate, what's one of the things that's missing from this event? Someone said food. Food's over there. What's one of the things that's missing? Media. Now, if a bunch of black kids got together and tore stuff up, media would be here. If a bunch of black kids got together and acted a fool, media would be here. So we're going to help the media out. Get your phones out that drive us crazy. Take a selfie. Everybody do it now. Everybody get your phones out, take a selfie, tag a media station, and tell them about yourselves. Introduce yourself to the media. Right now, I'm going to give you 30 seconds. Tag FKY, tag Wave, tag Spectrum. Where you at? Because I promise you, parents, this is the stuff that should be on the news. Parents, this is the stuff that should be on the news. Last thing I will say, well, not the last thing, one of the other things I will tell you, and I want y'all to hear this. I want y'all to really, really hear this. You make up 20% of the graduating class with a 3.0. You make up 20% of the graduating class with a 3.0. What does that mean? That means that all black things aren't broken, if any. That means that all students of color aren't misled and underperforming, if any. That means that parents are doing things right. That means that the narrative is wrong about you. So I want y'all to understand that 20% of the students graduating from JCPS with a 3.0 or higher, this isn't me, this isn't Ms. Porter, this is Dr. Dawson, are you all graduating at the top of the graduating class. So I want again to remind you, don't ever let the narrative be something that it's not. Let me sit down before I get to preaching, but I want to thank my team, everybody from Diversity, Equity, and Poverty, please stand up. This, well, y'all can't see them, but they're over there. They don't want to claim nothing, but they're over there. They're doing good work. Parents, this is excellence. Parents, this is excellence, and you have done an excellent job. Students, as you move on, whether it's college, whether it's work, whether it's staying in your mom and them's house, granny and them's house, whatever, be the best at something. We need you. This next line of fighting is going to require you all to be moving forward. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm glad you all are here. Wear your tassels. I'll be at some of your graduations. I love you from the bottom of my heart, and I mean that. I'll hand it back over to Greg Van.
At this time, we will have the presentation of scholarships and closing remarks. We would like to welcome Greg Venn, Jasmine Drinker, Derek Bell, Adrian Lane, and Kania Porter to the stage. Get it up like this.
Good evening, I'm Adrian Lane, and I'm here to represent the Greater Louisville Alliance of Black School Educators. So this is an organization that's been around since 1993 in Louisville and was created as an outlet to help teachers of color and educators of color do better for you all. So we were blessed to give away 5 scholarships this year. The first one is awarded to Miss Denasia Jones from Central High School. The second one is the Dr. Joseph Adkins Scholarship, presented to Miss Jasmine Bradley. Third, we have the Dr. Eileen Gold Scholarship to Cheyenne Granberry from Fern Creek High School. Next is the Dr. Geneva Stark Scholarship to Donez Porter from Central High School. And last but not least is the Dr. John Huggins Scholarship to Austin Peak from DuPont Manual High School. Congratulations.
So if she just says your name, could you please come up in front of the JCPS backdrop? So we have a couple of partners that were excited about the event, and they wanted to donate scholarships as well. So we're going to do a drawing for 5 different $500 scholarships. So just a little bit about the organizations that decided to donate. One is the Boys and Girls Club of Kentuckiana, doing after-school programming for many of our JCPS students. They're great partners of ours, so they'll be giving away a scholarship. Peer Power Foundation, based out of Memphis, Tennessee, who has done work with our department, done ACT prep for our department, and a lot of phenomenal programming, so they're donating as well. Roots 101 African American History Museum. If you haven't been there, you need to go. It's downtown. It's our only Black History Museum here in the city of Louisville. It's a phenomenal venue, and they're donating $500 as well. They've done a lot of work with our department and with our school district. Great partners of ours. And then last but not least, we have a representative from the greatest fraternity on this planet, on the planet that I live on, Alpha Phi Fraternity Incorporated. So I'm going to hand the mic to Mr. Derek Bell for a second.
Good evening, everyone. I'm happy to be here. And so, as Brother Van said, my name is Derek Bell. I'm the chapter president of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, Alpha Lambda chapter, where we've been in this local community since 1911. We've been very involved in JCPS. We have Alpha Academy, Project Alpha, and we do a lot of stuff. But one of the things I want to echo, take a little time to echo, is what Brother Owen said. Your most important piece of going forward is your voice. So make sure you go out and register to vote and vote in November. So that's the most important thing that you can do immediately, is make sure your voice is heard. So we appreciate you. We want to give yourself another applause for all the hard work that you guys did. And also, like I said before, make sure you thank your parents and your support system, because it's a village. It takes a village for you guys to get where you're going, and also to accomplish the things that you've done. So thank you for everything you guys have done.
So at this time, we're going to pull out your tickets. We're going to draw 5 numbers for scholarships. The first one will be from the Alpha Lambda chapter of Alpha Phi Fraternity Incorporated. If you are selected, please go to this first table and give your information to Ms. Telva Hogan. The first number is 991-6112. Okay, head over to the table. Thank you. It's a $500 scholarship. Do me a favor. Come over here and take a picture first, and then go see Ms. Hogan. Thank you. Second one, another $500 scholarship from the Alpha Lambda chapter of Alpha Phi Fraternity Incorporated. The number is 991-6030. All right, there we go. Boys and Girls Club of Kentuckiana, 991-6050. Boys and Girls Club. Okay. Yes, sir. Roots 101, African American History Museum, 991-6053. There we go. And last but not least, $500 from Peer Power Foundation. 991-6051. There we go. So again, thank you so much to all of our partners that donated tonight. Thank you all so much for being here. You are a great looking crowd, and your pins that you guys say excellence on them, we would love for you to wear those anytime you dress up, but no matter what, keep those pins, because it's a reminder that you are excellent no matter what happens. Anytime you feel down, you know you've accomplished something and that you're able to accomplish more because you are excellent. Everybody in this room has a voice that Mr. Nino Owens talked about. Use your voice to empower your community, empower others, build a better community, and you had a great message for us, Mr. Nino, so I appreciate that message for our students. I know that's going to bless them.
And in moving forward, I want to make sure that each one of you has a plan for after high school. Raise your hand if you've been admitted to a university. Look at that. All right, put your hands down. Raise your hand if you are registered to schedule your classes at a university. Okay, I love it. So if you are not committed to a university, if you're not sure what your next move is, we want to make sure that you are able to work on that. So in the room, we have with us Western Kentucky University, Campbellsville University, Indiana University, Purdue University, UPS, and also University of Kentucky. We want to invite you to go have a conversation. If you have not made your final decision on what you're doing after graduation, we want to invite you to embark on that conversation so that you can have a plan for what is next for you. Maybe that's college, maybe that's employment. With UPS, maybe it's both and it's debt-free. So I want to invite you to have that conversation. We also have some refreshments for you to enjoy and enjoy the evening. So again, great looking cloud. Thank you.
Well, I do want to say right before we dismiss, we could not do this event without support. I want to acknowledge Ms. Laura McClain, Dr. Wright, Telva Hogan, Dr. Sharif, everybody, Dr. Marshall for allowing us to do this event, him and Dr. Porter, Ms. Diane Porter's vision for us to even have the event. So there's so many people that helped put this event on, DJ Slick Rick, Bruin Sip. There's so many people. I hope I didn't neglect anybody, trying to say everybody, but we had a lot of help with this event, so I want to thank everybody for that. And then we also have certificates for everyone in the room, everyone who has a 3.0. So if you could, Dr. White and Ms. Laura McClain, you can come over to these tables, students, and get your certificate before you leave as well. All of you all don't have to go over there first. If someone want to go get food and they'll talk to universities, you can do that first. But before you leave, please come get your certificate. And again, even if you think you know what you're going to do for college, still go talk to the employers and the universities because you may have some more opportunities that you're unaware of. So thank you again for coming out, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening.